should have a fine game for you today.
Welcome back to another Fifa session here. It is
welcome to you all.
The final match
Today is Newcastle
of
United.
season 1 for
They
us.
play Barnsley.
Going up against
Newcastle
Barnsley, we beat them 2-1 last time. And
last game they won against Preston
that
North
okay?
End. 4-0. The manager would have been delighted.
Harder than I
think
thought.
he might be at the end of today as well.
So yeah, this is match day 46, the final, last one, season 1, our last match. Our last match, we just got a final for the FA.
With the title already sealed.
But for
Nice and
EFL Championship it is.
Oh yeah, just the perfect
There we are,
for these
first
boys.
place, 118
They've already been out
points.
celebrating, so it might not be the best performance.
Not bad, not a bad season. I was hoping to go undefeated, but we could potentially end with only 4 draws and 3 losses. I'm disappointed that we don't have Rashford, who's too tired from the last game. So
and today
we're
it's
going to go
just
with
the one
Armstrong. He's on
striker
form.
in the side.
He's on form. But Rashford, man, he could have. What did he get, a hat trick last game? I don't know. Why didn't he go to the top? But he would have had to get like 6 goals, probably more.
This is how the visitors shape up. So
Sorry,
Alan,
not bad for
4-4-2.
starting
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin.
half the
Yes,
season,
it's the conventional
being,
shape. It's the one that the manager
I think he was injured
prefers.
for a month. So he got pretty high. Not bad for being our top scorer.
It is extraordinary in this city centre stadium, and maybe because of it, where it's like a goldfish bowl to play here.
Let's
in
finish strong
Newcastle.
here. Barnsley is at the bottom.
Anything domestically since
And what is going on here?
1955.
Oh, okay.
No, it is incredible. I mean, this
We're going to
place
finish this strong.
dominates the skyline in Newcastle, and they turn
And
up
then
in their thousands
move on to
every
the
other week.
final.
They're just crying
Yeah,
out for a football team that can compete for silverware.
Let me do my... Let's go here. Let's do this.
It could be a special day, this one, for Newcastle United. We'll see. They've got the game underway.
We're going attacking. Won't be afraid.
Jack Colback. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance
we
for
got through.
Newcastle. Through pass. He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out.
All right. Good start there.
So for the home team, the chance for a league double here.
I'm excited to start a
But they
whole
had to
new
work
season
hard
here.
for the away win, and I'm sure the opposition will be doubly determined to stop it being a double over them.
Yeah, funnily enough, it might not be as easy at home as it was away in that reverse game. We'll see.
See if we can move the control over here. I hear a lot of clicks
Moving
from the
forward
video,
again,
so
and Newcastle United tries the through pass. He can put them in front. Giate! Could have put that away, but not quite.
teamwork, guys, teamwork.
And Newcastle
There
on
we
the
go.
attack. And it'll go into the middle now.
Oh wow, that was a messed up kick. No way.
Chance for Newcastle. They've got a corner.
Damn, he got injured. Come on, I needed you in the final, man. We're supposed to take it
Not gonna be
easy.
able to carry on. A substitute is coming on.
All right, Mbappe's gonna come in here. Jesus, how did this happen? What is going on over here?
Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
Nothing, boys. This game really does not matter to any of us.
This match strongly favours a Newcastle United win. Good forward play from them. Saw the goal and went for it. Great work from the goalkeeper.
Oh no. Bad decisions.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And in goes the cross. And he heads it for goal. That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save.
There you go, Metzels. There you go.
Deandre Yedlin. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Jack Colback.
Easy, take this shot real good.
And it could be for Newcastle now. Going for goal. Good goal to take the
Just
lead
like
here.
that, man. You're dealing with champions here. Get rid of Kovalenko, but I have an Mbappe in the back, right? His backup.
Replay confirming for us here that the goalkeeper did get a touch, but not strong enough to keep the ball out of his net.
Really, I didn't
Well,
see
he
no
is his
touch.
own harshest critic, this lad, and will blame himself for that. I think
Ah,
he got a
just-
touch.
Smidge. Not enough. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Distract me. She distracted me.
Newcastle's lead being threatened here a little bit. I must say they have got another gear or two to go to, and maybe when they consider this first half at half-time, if that lead's still intact, they'll be trying to raise their game for the second period. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance.
Anna. Oh no. Okay. Welcome back to another age battle. Here it is episode 3, and now we're doing Battle of the 19-year-olds. Here are your candidates: Alphonso Davies from Bayern, Phil Foden from Manchester City, Erling Braut Haaland from Dortmund, Rodrigo from Real Madrid, Sancho from Dortmund, Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid, Brandon Williams from Manchester United, Hudson-Odoi from Chelsea, and Tonali from Brescia. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments on who you think is the best 19-year-old out of these guys. In the next video, we'll walk right into the 20-year-olds. Let me tell you who stands out the most out of these guys. Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich, obviously Haaland from Dortmund, Jadon Sancho from Dortmund, and Tonali from Brescia. Now, not to say that the rest of them are bad, because they're still, I still think there's potential in them. So let's talk about Phil Foden. Now, he's played 14 matches, he hasn't scored any goals, and he's only had 1 assist. He's not very much consistent. He plays some good matches, and then some other matches he's lacking. So I think in time he could be a promising player. So with Rodrigo, I think he's definitely a potential player, but he hasn't given enough chances. He's only played 12 matches, he scored 2 goals and no assists. I don't think Zidane has given him enough chances to show what he can do. So I think with time, again, like Phil Foden, I think he's basically a promising player. But at the moment with the other candidates, I don't think he's there yet. Next, we're going to talk about Vinicius Jr. We've talked about Vinicius Jr. in the past already with, he's a potential player to, take over when Messi and Ronaldo retire. In a previous video, we've talked about him. He's played 19 matches, has scored 2 goals and 1 assist. We talked about him scoring in a Clasico and breaking Messi's record of being the youngest player to score in a Clasico. I've talked about him being one of my favorites, one of the guys I'm cheering on, and I hope he can get that confidence back to show why Real Madrid bought him, why Real Madrid said, we're going to get this guy before Barcelona does, and he's going to be the future for Real Madrid. But compared to the other guys, he's not there yet. Talk about Brandon Williams. He's pretty much the same thing as them. He has shown that Manchester United don't need to look for another left back when we're looking for another left back to buy in the transfer market. And then they gave this kid an opportunity, and he has shown, hey, you don't need another left back. I can be your missing piece. He's played 12 matches, scored 1 goal, no assist, but he has played some good games. He's not afraid to, push up, so that's a good thing. I've seen that from him. He likes to go up front really well and probably attempt to get goals. That's why he has one goal. With time, he can be, again, another promising player. Hudson-Odoi. Currently, he's injured right now. Soccer stopped, so he's got time to recuperate. He's played, I really messed that up, 17 matches, 1 goal, and 4 assists. Not bad. You know, one of Frank Lampard's youngsters who outwardly playing as well. Have a lot of confidence with him, and he's obviously going to show that he is going to be one of Chelsea's future players. All right, now we're going to talk about the guys who, for me, are at the top 4 of these candidates. Okay, so one of them being Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich. This is what I was talking about when you talk about a defender who's a good defender. I think you would want Alphonso Davies here, and Bayern Munich is lucky to have him. He's played 21 matches, 1 goal, and 4 assists. He's played very well with Bayern Munich, so he's actually one of my favorites here. It's cool to see that he's from Canada, so you don't see a lot of like Canadians who are, not saying that they're bad, but for someone to be this good, he's one of those defenders you want. He's really fast, so that's another plus. Yeah, I see huge opportunities for him in the future, so I would probably say he would be maybe my second favorite of the bunch, so I'm looking forward to see him grow. Next we got, obviously, we've Haaland. We've talked about him in the past video. He's only played 8 matches so far in the Bundesliga. He scored 9 goals, and he's had 1 assist. We already talked about him, you know, in his debut match. He came into like in the second half, 50th or 60th minute, something like that, and he scored a hat-trick, so that was crazy. This kid is obviously a goal-scoring machine. People would probably say, out of these guys, you'd probably say Haaland and Sancho for top 2, you know, because they're goal scorers. Out of all the players here, they're the goal scorers, and that's what people look at. But no, I think I would still prefer. Well, if I was gonna go into a transfer market and buy either Haaland or one of these guys, out of these candidates, I'd go for Jadon Sancho first, and then I'd go for Alphonso Davies second. That just shows how I'm thinking of, you know, point of view. But if you want physicality, if you're looking for physicality, then yeah, go with Haaland. He'd probably be on this list of candidates third. He'd be on third. Next, we're gonna talk about my number 1 pick here of the bunch. I think it'd be number 1 pick for a lot of people. Jadon Sancho from Dortmund. I know this is 19 years old, and he's probably turned 20. He's 20 now of the recording of this video, but he was 19 when I had this planned out. So 23 matches, 14 goals, and 15 assists. Obviously, that's why he's my number 1 pick. If he's this good with Dortmund, imagine how he would be playing with Bayern Munich or something. How much better he would be with Bayern Munich. That's how I feel. You know, like Dortmund is a team who's, not to say that Dortmund is bad, but they're a team who likes to bring in the young stars and build them up. Whereas Bayern Munich is a team where they already want to have those players in their prime. Yeah, just imagine how he would be doing with a team like Bayern Munich if he's performing like that with Dortmund. So if you're looking for someone for attack, Jadon Sancho would be that. Last but not least, number 4, what I feel like is my number 4 pick here is Sandro Tonali from Brescia. Random and weird pick, but if you're looking for someone who's intelligent, the playmaker, I want to say, not to say that Jadon Sancho's not as good as what playmaker as he is, but someone who's smart, you know. Again, not to say that the other guys are dumb, but if you're looking for intelligence, I don't even know what I'm saying. This is making me look bad. You want to look for Sandro Tonali from Brescia. He's played 23 matches, scored 1 goal and 5 assists. Central defense midfielder, so he's not really focused on goals, but that's what I'm saying. If you're looking for intelligence, he's the guy in the back who is in between attack and in between defending. So he's the guy who's making the plays, you know. He's the guy who's looking around, having that vision, going for those passes. Basically like a captain mentality type of thing. I don't know if anybody was thinking about him or anything, but like I said, he's in the top 4 for me. Feel free to leave your thoughts, comments. Do you agree with me, or do you have a different list, a different top 5 or top 3, whatever? If you do, let me know in the comment section below, and that's what the discussion is all about. So yeah. Alright, so we had some
Time now for the
something
second half
happened.
to start.
I don't know, like destroyed something over here. We went out of commission for a bit, but they didn't miss a lot. It was basically the end of the first half. And we're just going to start here now.
And the ball broke free.
So we're winning 1-0. Thank you.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Space to try and hit it now. Great work by the keeper.
That was all power there.
And that will be a corner for Newcastle.
I was actually aiming over there. I wanted to do something like Rashford, but That's alright. Not bad. Not bad, Bobby.
Connor Hurihan.
Cool.
That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that.
Dude,
Spotted
wrong
well by
person,
the defender,
man.
cut it out. Sam Winnell into the
Awful
attacking
game, dude. They're
third.
playing awful game.
And it's a shot now. That's a good block. The cross coming in from Adam Hamill. And it's a heading chance now.
Oh my
That's a fine
god,
header.
they did that big
Wide of
time in the
post.
last 10 minutes, dude.
Unlucky. The keeper, you know, he wasn't going to get there.
Nobody was gonna get there.
Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. It's been a thrilling contest, this, and we're into the last knockings of it, and the supporters. Space for the shot.
Oh, dude, just
A corner for Newcastle.
that was gonna go win. I have a feeling it was gonna go win.
Goes for goal with the header.
Oh,
He's tried to lash it, Alan, hasn't he, really, and that's why he's missed by such a long distance.
Yeah, he has, and he'll look back on that with a lot of regret if they end up losing this match.
we can play way better than that.
St. James's Park, please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Jack Colback.
Wow, he is man of the match.
He's coming forward with some danger. And shoots! Just the one goal in it. But they've got a corner and a chance to add to that one goal
And Mbappe
advantage.
went the second one,
Very
man.
late
But they were
in this
right.
match.
Armstrong was man of the match.
It's going well for the home players and their support. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
No.
Excellent play to attack at this late stage. They haven't given up yet. There goes the cross. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances. And pretty easy to cope
Get it
with
out of
by
here,
the
man.
defending team.
And I can't believe it. 1-0. That's it. But hey,
And that confirms
we'll
what
take
we've
it.
been knowing
We're
for some time,
we're champions.
that they are the
Let me tell you, I
champions.
wanted the good teams.
Alan.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
absolute joy
They all
amongst
deserve
those
it. I should have played
players.
the seniors instead.
They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so.
It's like my first team.
Boy, they deserve
Most of the
it.
first team.
These are special moments for a very successful team. Congratulations to them.
There it is. We get to celebrate not just for the
Getting
win,
into the Premier
but
League was the target, but there's no better way, Alan, is there, than winning the championship itself.
No, and if you achieve this, you know you've got a bit of steel, a bit of staying power in your ranks. They've had to hang in there at times, and they've done it brilliantly. What an
we
achievement.
are the
Well, big praise here for
champions.
this team, this
I don't know
group
the
of
song.
players.
Sorry.
Who have a proud moment as they get the trophy to confirm
something.
that they have won the championship.
No one like us. I don't know, man. We are though, man. We're the champions though. Look at that. Newcastle back in the Premier League.
Well, it's all part of a very special day, this, isn't it? To go and share the moment with the supporters.
Yeah.
Ray Jack Colback will still be the captain of our team. I don't know.
It's one of those days
I don't
you
know.
do not forget in a hurry.
We'll see,
Brilliant
man.
scenes here.
We got one more final to play though. Thank you for joining us through this season. Just stay tuned with us.
Well, you
You
have to
watch the
have
whole
the
thing,
team
or watch the
photo.
whole thing from beginning to end.
And they're getting
This
ready
is
for
the
it.
road to Premier League.
One of those lovely scenes that
Next we
you'll
conquer
hang
that.
on the wall back at home.
We conquer championship. Then we're gonna conquer Premier League. So stay tuned for that. We gotta still win a final against the FA Final Cup against Liverpool. So let's see if we win that. If we do win that, the next season, season 2, will only show Premier League games. Because after that, it will be our goal to not just win the Premier League, but to qualify for Champions League. If we do qualify for Champions League and we don't win the Premier League, that is okay. We'll do a season 3 with Champions League, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see if we can conquer Premier League once again. But we will not be showing any more EFL Cup, or if we do win FA Cup, we will not be showing FA Cup either. So I'll probably be just playing those off screen just to see how the season goes with us. And yeah, it's all about just doing the new things for us. So next season 2 is basically all Premier League. See if we can win the Premier League. If we don't, we can try again in season 3. That's if we make it to Champions League as well. So if we don't win Premier League and we don't win Champions League, then we will finish this whole career mode right here as is, and we'll just move on to another FIFA game, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna go straight to FIFA 20 or I can try FIFA 18. I'm thinking of just trying FIFA 18 and trying it all over again, doing it all over again, and we'll eventually get to whatever is going on right now. So yeah, that is what's going on. Cool, thank you. Thanks for watching again. This was the championship. We got one accomplished. We got one goal accomplished. So let's see what we can do. Actually, we've gotten 2 goals accomplished so far. We won championship and EFL Cup. Now let's see if we can do the FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League. So 5 tourneys we're trying to win. If we don't win FA Cup here in the last game against Liverpool with this team of Newcastle, then yes, we will do it again next season, season 2 as well, until we can, or if we win it or not. It all depends on how our seasons go. Alright, see you next time for season 2. Well, yeah, because we're gonna play. Yeah, alright. I'm a little confused. I'm scared of this.
He's threading the path through neatly.
Nice.